let's begin. So welcome back to your class, welcome back to your regular flow. So tonight we'll be doing beginners. So this is a good way to go back to the basics, to start anew, start again. So it's not always a hard and dynamic type of class. Sometimes our body needs a little bit of gentleness, okay? So if that is what your body needs tonight, what your mind needs tonight as well, you're very much welcome to enjoy the flow, but still make it your own. No need to go for the full push. Remember, we're still working on the theme, on finding the balance, the sweet balance between finding freedom in your body, in the way you express yourselves on the mat, but at the same time, take into consideration restraint or pulling back. Okay, so let's begin in your easy seated pose, your Sukhasana. So I brought my right in front of my left here. So feel free to flesh your bums out there so that your sit bones are really pressed against the mat. If you need a block to sit on, use a block. Okay. Try to sit tall. Try to draw the shoulders down and back. Soften the elbows, place the hands on top of the knees. Maybe close your eyes at this point. And just slowly arrive in your own respective bodies tonight. Try to arrive in your own space. Try to begin or allowing yourself to just be here. Sometimes, even when we step on the mat, when we sit down, when we try to begin in a class, doesn't necessarily mean that we are already there. And that is normal, that is okay. But by slowly practicing or continuing to begin your practice by recognizing where you are, by being conscious right away that you are about to commence something that is purposeful, something that is important. The time that you allow to make these things happen regularly, slowly arriving in that particular space becomes easier, I guess, over a period of time. So begin to activate your Ujjayi breath, if that is what your body needs at this point. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose as well. If you're not yet there, just regularly breathe or try to breathe as organically as you can. Until eventually you become familiar with your Ujjayi breath, where your breath comes in and out through your nose. Your belly inflates and deflates along the way. And there's a sound that is created behind your throat. Guttural sound. It tries to mimic the sounds of the waves or the waves of the ocean, allowing you to become calmer and gentler than before. So notice if you're able to create a little bit of length in your inhales at this point, maybe a little bit longer than before. That is okay, and that is good. If it's the same length as before, that is also okay, good as well. Last breath here. Bring your hands to your heart space. Bowing down. Namaste. Chin up. Open your eyes. Okay, let's begin. Okay, stretch your arms forward and up, please. Then as you exhale, release your hands down to the sides. Okay, let's do it again. Stretching your arms forward and up. Then as you exhale, release them out to the sides, all the way down. One more. Inhale. Stretch, so feel the length in the sides of the body here. Stretch as far as you can, okay? Maybe you want to gaze up, maybe not, that's okay. So as if someone is pulling you up, but your sit bones remain grounded there. Now as you exhale, bend your elbows out to the sides, so your palms are open here. So you're externally rotating your shoulders, okay? Now as you breathe in, and once again, stretch your arms up, palms facing each other, okay? Exhale. Lower it down, okay? So you're squeezing your shoulder blades behind. Once again, inhale. Stretch all the way up. And as you exhale, lower them down in line with the shoulders. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Changes here. Bring your elbows to touch. Chin to chest. Suck the navel in. Round the back. Okay? Open out wide. Close the gap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Changes here. Exhale, twist. Then release both hands down to the sides. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. Okay? So notice if you're shrugging, bring it down. Once again, inhale. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more. And slowly release everything back to the center. Let's change legs. Bring now your left in front of your right, or the other way around if you started off differently. Okay, inhale. Okay, exhale, release both hands to the sides once again. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last. Hold it to the top first. Feeling longer than before. A little bit more length and space. Changes. Lower the elbows down. Halfway. Palms face forward. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Slowly release them down. Breathe in. So notice what is happening in your upper back with your shoulder blades there. You're supposed to feel something because you're doing something there. Okay? Changes. Okay? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Changes. Exhale. Twist. Then release. Right hand, left knee at this point. Okay, left hand behind. Inhale. Further twist if you can. Come back to the center, please. Okay, just walk your hands forward. Go ahead and fold. However you can. You don't have to go deep at this point. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathing in. And out. One more. Hold it here first for 3, 2, 1. Slowly going down. Down. And down. Chest lifts, walk back, hands on top of the knees. Okay, let's try to move the upper body here by leaning to the right, all the way to the front, the left, going back. Okay, right, middle, left, back. And just like a circle there, move. Okay, going through all the corners here. Maybe start off with something that is small first, that is okay. And as you go along, maybe creating bigger circles than before. And to balance it out, left, front again, right, back. So don't be shy. Go ahead, create waves, create bigger circles than before. Maybe this is your last. Good. Let's face the right side of your mat, please. Cross the legs. We continue with your child's pose. First, knees down. Okay. Hips to your heels. Stretch your arms forward as far as they can go. Maybe the forehead gets close to the mat. And begin to breathe. Chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Hips to your heels there, so you're sitting down. So as you press your palms down, push your chest forward. Try to extend the spine, please. But remember to draw the shoulders down and then back. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling or your nose. Drishti there. Chin to chest. Suck the navel in. Round the spine, so you're pushing the floor away. So all throughout, your arms are straight. Inhale. Exhale. So really lengthening that spine, making sure that every part of the spine is reached, is stretched as far as your feelings are concerned. You know that you're doing something there. Since we're not able to see what is happening in the back, we're also trying to just focus on the feelings. How does your spine feel at this point? Changes. To lean forward, tuck the toes under. Okay, so you're sitting on your heels still, but a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale. So continue doing your inhales and exhales here. And come back to neutral. So keep pushing the mat away until your knees get off the mat. Then you bring your heels down. So remember, if you need to go a bit wider, okay, go a bit wider. And if you need to cushion your heels, please do that, okay? So that you don't get tired coming onto your toes, exerting too much effort early on in the practice. Or you can even roll the mat if you don't have a block or a pillow available. So as you roll the mat becomes higher here. Then press your heels against the mat. Notice that your heels are a bit higher, okay, than your toes. Do whatever is necessary to make this posture your own, okay? So Wherever you are, bring your elbows against your knees and just slowly pushing them away, pushing them away. So there is something happening as well with your arms, with your back, with your knees. Your knees are clamping in, clamping out. So notice that as you go further, you're able to bring your thumbs a bit closer to your chest. In a way, you are a bit more open than before. Come back to the center, hold it here. Malasana or garland pose. Remember not to shrug. Really lengthen that spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Hands down, slowly lift the hips up, adjust the feet. Stay with the knees bent here first so that you can reach the floor or the mat. Okay? Relax the head. If you're getting dizzy here, try to bring your head a little bit higher or in line with your heart. For those of you who suffer from vertigo or dizziness, headaches. But if you can, bring your head down. Stay with the head down, okay? Maybe rocking yourself side to side. So use your fingers as anchors so that you don't topple over. And maybe you can stretch the legs just a little bit. Stretch them, bend them again. Stretch, bend. Then maybe combine it with the rocking so that everything is moving. Come back to the center. Go for your full fold. However that fold looks like, doesn't matter. Remember to feel the fold. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe hands to your shins instead, a little bit higher, that's okay. Exhale, fold deeper once again, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, full Uttanasana. Repeat. One last here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Good job. Fold. Then slowly, if you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Just slowly walk your hands forward until you arrive in your downward facing dog. Okay? So our down dogs vary every time you step on the mat. And we vary from each other. So some of us would have to bend the knees a lot, thereby the heels lift. That's okay. For those of you can, heels down. Some of us would have to be a little bit closer, the feet closer to your hands. For some of us, you can go a little bit farther, okay? Each version is downward facing dog, okay? Always remember that. Breathe in for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Soften the knees here and just slowly walk yourselves to the top of the mat. few more steps if you need to. Slowly arriving here and then fold. Once again, inhale, your choice. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, and then exhale. Soften the knees a little bit, and then slowly, slowly come up until you arrive here. And arms reach forward and up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart space, hands down to the sides. Now you can stay with the feet wider, okay? They are under your hips, or you can bring them a bit closer. So let me just face the screen a little bit. So when I speak of parallel to each other, so there's a space. If you can clench your fists and then bring them together, that's normally your hip width apart. Or the width between your hips, okay? It can be a bit wider or closer or narrower instead, okay? As you press the feet down, try to spread the toes, okay, so that you have enough grounding, enough glowing onto the mat. Otherwise, try to bring your toes together, but your heels are slightly apart, okay? Wherever you are, that's okay. Okay, stand tall and firm, arms reach forward and up. Right hand, left wrist, so open your left palm out to the side, and then push your hips to the left, side stretch. Come back to the center, other side, left grabs the right, hips to the right, hand to the left. We come back to the center, okay? Once again, inhale first to stretch, keep pressing the feet down so that you don't lose the balance. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Center. Once again, deeper than before if you can. So really reach for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, that was deep. Inhale. So really reach your hips to the right. Trust yourselves in the process. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Release your hands behind. Interlace the fingers, please. Let me go back to the top of the mat. Stretch it away. Chest lifts, gaze up. And then release. Shake it off. If your shoulders feel worked on too early in the practice, go ahead. Okay, release any tension there. Move around. You don't have to stay in one space anyway all the time. So even if your space is like mine, too limited, but you make the most out of what you have. No complaining. Maybe side to side. Maybe bending the knee along the way. Adding a twist. We'll try this, okay? I often do this in my own practice, like doing spinal waves. I know it kind of looks weird or awkward, or you might feel, shy doing it, but nobody's watching anyway. So there's no proper way, I guess, of doing this. Just try to move as freely as you can. So you can start first with small waves, okay, until you feel comfortable, allowing the feet or the legs rather to join. And if it makes you feel less awkward, maybe just close your eyes and try not to overthink what is happening in your body. Try to do this regularly, not just in your practice, but maybe every time you wake up, allowing the body and the spine to slowly become acquainted with movement, especially after um, staying in the bed for a very long time. So adding on a bit of circles here. So think of infinity or number 8 so that you have a direction to follow. So remember, this is you finding freedom in your body, in your movement, maybe swaying the arms there, like flailing, just like a child. So there is innocence there, no judgment. So even if it's non-directional, it kind of looks like you're following a pattern still. So I guess the beauty of free movement. No right or wrong here. And then maybe coming back to that spinal wave. However that looks for you. And then slowly wind it down. Good. I hope that was good for you as it was good for me. Okay? Come back to the top of the mat. Feet press down once again. Inhale. Arms reach forward up. Maybe pushing the hips just a little bit more beyond your feet or your legs. And as you exhale, folding forward. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly. You rise up at the top. Release. Hands to the sides. 2 more. Up. Down. Up. And then down. Coming up. Hands go down. One last here. Inhale. Hastasana. Exhale. Uttanasana. Ardha. Uttanasana. Changes. Right foot steps back. You're in a lunge. Right knee lowers down. Okay? Inhale. You can open your elbows out to the sides. Going for a deeper freedom here. Deeper heart opening. You can just bring your gaze forward. But open your elbows out to the sides. And slowly find your way down. Stretch. Left leg. Flex the foot. Relunge at left knee. We come back up. We open. We stay and breathe. We come back up. And then down. One more. Trust yourselves in the process. Maybe going deeper than before is what your body needs, or maybe you need to pull back. back to your lunge, please. Pick up the back knee. Left foot steps back. Down dog. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Okay, shift your weight forward to your high plank. Shoulders above your wrists. And just bring your knees down. Push back to your child's pose. Inhale. And then exhale. Chest lifts. Walk your hands back, please. And we're going to thrust our hips forward, but not too deep or nothing crazy, okay? So just a gentle thrusting of the hips forward. So palms press down, close to your feet, okay? Just lift your hips, okay, up. Try to bring your elbows, or rather your shoulders behind. Hips lower down, okay? Nothing crazy here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. In. Exhale. Okay? Walk your hands forward. Downward facing dog. Knees bend. Walk to the top. And then fold. Inhale, rise. Hands to your heart space. Hands at the sides. Okay, step your left foot behind. All the way to the back. Okay, face the screen. Try to bring your toes in. Heels are out. Hands to your hips. Inhale. Chest lifts, so try to push your hips a bit forward. And then as you exhale, hinging from the hips, fold all the way down. One more. Inhale. Slowly coming up, and then slowly going down. Cross your legs in the process, guys, okay? Release your hands down in between your feet. Inhale. And as you exhale, okay, bring your elbows together. Fold. Inhale, lift the chest, bend your knees here, slowly walk all the way to the left side of your mat. Try to adjust the back foot, so you're bending the left knee here first, and then slowly come down to your pyramid. Bend the knee once again, so shifting the weight forward, pushing the hips back. One more, bending, and then fold. So use your hands, okay, as a guide, as an anchor. Remember to adjust the hips, adjust the back foot, move your chest forward, or bring your chest closer to your left leg. Inhale, chest lifts, soften the left knee. Then step your right foot between your left, and then fold. Rise up. Hands to the sides, okay? Inhale. Push your hips forward. Squeeze the glutes a little bit. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up. Samastiti. 2 more times. Reach back. Reach down. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, last one here. Halfway. Fold. Bend the knees. Now your left foot steps back. Left knee lowers down. We come up. Open your elbows out to the sides. Keep opening the chest. Contract the glutes. Just a little bit. And slowly, slowly go down to your half Hanuman. On your own, guys. Follow your own pace. Follow your own breath. Follow your intuition, okay? Slowly coming out of the posture. Left knee lifts, step back, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Just for a breath here. Then lower your knees down. Push back to your child's pose. And slowly walk your hands back once again. Hands behind your feet, palms down. Just a gentle lift here once again. Hips up. Head back down. Or head to the back. Walk to the front of the mat once again. Down dog. Knees bend to the top of the mat. Left side. Release. Okay, now the front leg, right foot. Step it back. Face the screen once again. One last prasarita, okay? Hands to your hips one more time. Inhale. Exhale. One more, guys. Inhale. And then exhale. Breathing in. And then fold. Chest lifts. Once again, now bend the knees here. Walk to the right. Okay, then exhale, push the hips back, lengthen the legs. 2 more times, bend, shift your weight forward, fold. One last, then fold. So remember, find your own version of your pyramid. Inhale, and exhale. Coming out of the posture softly, bend the right knee. Changes here. Slowly slide your left knee forward and down. Sit back down. Release the legs forward. And roll here, okay? So slowly you wind down. Grab your big toes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Release. Bend your knees here. Okay, any version of your seated posture will do. So we'll just do a deeper fold here. Inhale. And as you exhale, fold. So if you need to walk your hands a bit more forward so that you can pull, you can add more depth into your fold, you can do that. Or maybe just lower the elbows down and stay here, lessening the pressure in your lower back. Tapping into the easier version of the posture. Wherever you are, okay, find your way up. Inhale. So remember, so notice if you are overly extending the spine. So we're not going for a back bend anymore, we're just trying to find length. And as you exhale, twist, left side, just so we can release any tensions that, that may have manifested during your back bend, during your folds. So notice I'm bringing my left hand farther back. Your farther reach or a farther reach than before. It's like a peg in a tent. Okay, you have enough grounding there to twist and release. Slowly unwind up. Remember not to extend too much. And then twist. Inhale. Slowly release. Okay? breath work here. So wherever you are facing, that's okay. So we've done this for a few weeks now. So maybe next week I'll introduce something, newer or a different type of breath work. But for now, we'll stick with your Samavriti, your box breathing. Okay? So you've done the drill in the past. So you're more knowledgeable at this point. So breathe in first, just a regular breath. Open your mouth, breathe out. Inhale once again. Exhale. One last inhale and exhale. Now we go for your box breathing. We begin with 4. So remember, you inhale for 4 or 5 or whatnot. So we start first with 4. Then we do breath retention for 4 counts as well. And after that, we release in 4 breaths. And then we hold that breath down for 4 more times, okay? Or 4 counts. Then we repeat the cycle, box type breathing. So breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next round, suggest doing it on your own. Okay, I'm not going to count anymore. I want you to follow your own count. Okay, so you can do 4. If you want to do 3, that's okay. Just try it on your own without me leading you anymore, so that you can practice it on your own. Okay, so you can start anytime. You can do it 2 more times. You can stop. Slowly releasing now your Samavriti. And just try to breathe as normally as you can. So notice how you feel calmer. You feel more subtle, I guess. And I hope. And once you're ready to lie down on your back, slowly find yourselves down. Face any side of the mat, doesn't matter. Just lie down on your backs, please. So as you lie down there, try to make sure that the legs fall out to the sides, along with the feet. Your arms lay down there, palms facing open or facing the ceiling. Make sure that shoulders are pressed against the mat. There's a space between your shoulders and ears. You're not extending your cervical spine. Okay, relax the head, relax the facial muscles, relax your teeth, your tongue, even your jaw. You might be clenching it unconsciously. Even your fingers, your toes. Drop everything down. Okay? Drop your guards, guys. Stay there and enjoy the peace and quietness of your Shavasana. Now slowly come back to your own respective spaces. Bring yourselves back to the real world. Move the legs, move the arms, move the hands, move the feet. Bring your legs together. Then reach your arms over your head. A gentle stretch, a long stretch. And then curl up as you bring your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Massage your back there. You did a lot of folds. So make sure to bring some love back to your backs. Then roll onto one side. And just gently push yourselves up into a seated posture. Any seated posture will do. Okay. Hands to your heart. Eyes are closed. Sealing the practice with one sound alone. Exhale the air out. Breathe in for Om. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for finding freedom in your own respective bodies, but at the same time honoring restraint. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. There you guys are flowing with me tonight. Hope to see you guys once again, same time, same place. Okay, bye-bye.